My name is Mike Hare. I'm the chair of the Wilmington Fire Department's 100th Anniversary Committee, and I'm pleased that you're all here today. To Chief Looney, to Mayor Perzicki, to the members of the Wilmington Fire Department, and for all those from the media here to cover this event. We continue the celebration and the build-up to the most significant public-facing events of the anniversary season, but today we pause to acknowledge one of our most significant sponsors, certainly one of our most significant employers in the city, who is so generous to so many causes, who is supporting this event in a very meaningful way, and that's J.P. Morgan Chase & Company, who has acquired for the fire department more than 60 Class A uniforms in support of the men and women of the Wilmington Fire Department. So they are going to look tight as they walk down King Street on Saturday as part of the 100th anniversary parade. So we're so pleased here to mark this milestone, to have the formal presentation of the uniforms, and to hear more about the events leading up to Saturday's parade and subsequently the events at the riverfront after the parade. To address us first, I'd like to welcome our mayor, and I just want to say before he comes up how appreciative we are, Mr. Mayor, on behalf of the Anniversary Committee for the generous support, not only the city of Wilmington, but your personal interest and engagement in helping to reach out to our corporate community, to the business community, to support this significant event. I think everyone recognizes the importance of firefighters and this great department to the safety of all of our citizens. I know that you do, and without your support, this event would not be the success that it will be. So please welcome Mayor Mike Perzicki.
Thank you, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so good to be with you here today. There's so many great things going on in the city lately. I was up on Market Street the other night on a Friday night. We walked from one end to the other, and it was not recognizable from 5 years ago when we got here. And I'm so mindful of the great events that go on in our city. The Jazz Festival, we had Shakespeare in the Park, so many great things going on from time to time. We're here to celebrate our story department. It's 100 extraordinary years of protecting our citizens, and I can't think of a better way to do it than having just one of the most remarkable events, this magnificent parade that we're going to have, and the subsequent events down at the Chase Center. I think it is a fitting representation of our esteem, our affection, our regard for the men and women of WFD, not only those who serve so heroically today, but for those upon whose shoulders you all stand. And I can't tell you how excited we are about this great event Saturday. I expect to be, I don't know where you've got me walking, Michael, but I'm going to be walking right down from one end to the other, proudly representing the ladies and gentlemen, the people, the residents of the city of Wilmington. So let's have a great time. Now listen, I want to make sure I mention J.P. Morgan Chase. We don't do it by ourselves. You know, we need our partners, and there's not been any more reliable, enthusiastic, caring partner than J.P. Morgan Chase. And Don Mel, we appreciate everything that you do for us in ways seen and many ways unseen by the public. We can't be a great city unless everybody's all in and setting an example for all of our corporate citizens and corporate partners is J.P. Morgan. So Don, on behalf of the citizens, we want to thank you as well. So we look forward to being with everybody Saturday. Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor. Our next speaker is our chief, and we speak about jobs with extraordinary responsibilities. Not only does he have the responsibility for all of us who live and work in the city of Wilmington for our safety, but also that of his members. So quite a burden, but also has the great honor of serving as the chief at this extraordinary time in the history of this great department. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Chief John Looney.
Good afternoon. It's an honor to be here today as the 14th chief of the Wilmington Fire Department in our 100-year history. I must thank Mayor Michael Brzezicki and his staff for all the assistance and support since we began the planning of our 100th year celebration. Everything we've asked for, the mayor has made sure it has happened. To J.P. Morgan Chase, we thank you so much. When we planned this, starting in the beginning of May, we knew there was lots to get done. We knew that we needed Class A jackets for complete our uniforms. Tomorrow, on Saturday, when we march down King Street with those full uniforms on, showing our pride, we will, by far, set the tone for the remainder of that day in that parade. The amount of support J.P. Morgan Chase has given to the Wilmington Fire Department throughout all of this planning of the celebration has been second to none. Their commitment to the communities, second to none. Saturday, 10 o'clock, one of the biggest parades this city is going to see. Our men and women, our brave men and women, are going to proceed down King Street with pride and distinction, honoring those that came before us and set the tone for what we are today. We will continue to serve with dedication and valor as we go forward. The parade starts at 10 a.m. at East 14th Street and Park Drive. We will progress south on King Street down to 4th Street. Some of the big highlights of the parade, we have the Marine Corps Marching Band that will be in attendance. We have the FDNY Emerald Society Pipes and Drum Band, along with 20 other bands, along with 40 departments, 40 fire departments that will be in the parade. After the parade, we ask everyone, head on down to the riverfront and see our beautiful riverfront and everything that's down there, all the restaurants. We're going to have a special fire apparatus display, antique apparatus, approximately 35 pieces. Also, at the same time, we will be having a fireboat water display, and we have numerous boats that will be in attendance. So once again, I thank J.P. Morgan Chase for their generous gift to the Wilmington Fire Department. Thank you, and be safe.
Thank you, Chief. Our next speaker is from J.P. Morgan Chase, and he serves as Executive Director and Site Leader for the Delaware market. And before he went to Chase, Don was very committed to this community in several ways, and we've been friends for a long time. And I'm so grateful for his connection with the bank and his connection and involvement in this community, and for his interest in supporting this great event. A longtime resident of the city of Wilmington, a dear friend. To speak on behalf of J.P. Morgan, please welcome Don Mell.
Thank you, Mike, Mayor, Chief. I am thrilled to represent the 11,000 strong employees base that we have in the state of Delaware. 3,700 of them work in this city. We're the largest employer in the city of Wilmington. And these words are too kind. I want to just return the thought. We are here, this is like the best place, the best market that we have across the country. It is the most welcoming place that we do business in. And that has a lot to do with the mayor, with the chief, and Mike, who you can't say no to. And I mean that. I'm actually going to say something. Our CEO visited here once, a few years ago, and he sat down and he was talking to the mayor. I believe I'm telling this story correctly. And halfway through the conversation, he said, "I've spent more time with you than the mayor of New York." And I think that speaks volumes about our relationship here. We are thrilled to be able to support this effort and to support the fire department, who are really true first responders. I mean, I know you hear that all the time. I live in the city, and I know that. I live on Green Hill Avenue, so I get a dose of early morning wake-up calls every once in a while. Anyway, to conclude, we're very excited about celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Wilmington Fire Department. Looking forward to another great 100 years. And I think I get to do a jacket here in a minute. So thank you again, Mayor, Chief, Mike, and all of the members of true heroes of the Wilmington Fire Department. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Don, and to the 11,000 associates at J.P. Morgan Chase & Company in Delaware. For our photo opportunity, we're going to ask Don and the chief to help, and the mayor, if they would help suit up probationary firefighter Amanda Carey, graduate of the 41st recruit class of the Wilmington Fire Department. So we're going to get you decked out.